Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why is because nobody spends as much time on their clients as I do, and nobody has a coaching like I do, a coaching system like I do. I coach mainly in audio exchange as well as telephone sessions. The two packages that are most popular are below. It's necessary to spend at least 2 to 3 a month in coaching with me to change your life for the better. Now, a lot of people who come into my coaching have gone through therapy. I'm not a psychologist, I'm a coach. If you're working on revamping your life, this is what I do. If you really need psychological help, I advise you to go get it. Absolutely, no problem. But I am not a psychologist. I will push your buttons. I will challenge you. I'm very direct, very truthful, and I pride myself in it. In fact, it comes in my coaching agreement. Does anybody, I have a real question here. Does anybody who listens to my channel, and doesn't understand still that I'm straightforward and truthful? Real question here. Because I think people need to be ready to hear the truth. And the truth shall set you fucking free. It's true. I'm just asking real questions here. Is there anybody here who is still listening, who doesn't understand that I'm a motherfucking bitch who is going to tell you straightforward like it is, and it's going to cure you? Just asking. I will not hesitate to tell you the truth. This is what I get paid for. This is my job. Who wants to reside in dysfunction? Not me. I don't think you do either. But telling you pretty stories about situations that don't exist at the moment, I'm all about revision. I'm all about creating reality that you want. But at the moment, what you're living, I'm going to tell you the truth, but precisely the truth. You will revolutionize your life with truth. Facts are friendly. I remember a lawyer who told me that. Facts are friendly, darling. And so I'm going to tell you facts are fucking friendly. Can you reimagine your life? Can you recreate it? Yes. But can you accept what's happening right now? I think that's the first. It's like, when it's like a situation with alcoholism or anything like a drug addiction, the first step is acceptance that there is a problem. Okay, so if you have a problem, if there's dysfunction, you need to accept the facts. That's all I'm saying. Please understand that if even my dog agrees, at some point I will bring him into the video. The next live I will do it with my dog. His name is Jake. He's very opinionated. Be ready. He should run seminars and teach people how to live. Right, Jake? Yes. His coaching is another coaching. He'll just look at you and be like, really? Yeah, no, that's not acceptable. Thank you. And so just to remind everybody, I'm a coach. I'm not a people pleaser. I teach people how to revolutionize their lives, not to comfort you and put like a little blanket over you. No, that's not at all what I do. Oh, God, no. If that's what you think I am, please sober up and I don't know what to say. Like, wake up, darling. Wake up. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the truth. And then revamp it into what you wanted. Because clearly things are not all right at the moment when you come into my coaching. So therefore, it has to be that we work on something that is already in place. And for that to change, I have to tell you what it really is. Anyway, all the information for me is, I really felt like getting this out because I got triggered lately by somebody, and it just baffled me. Like, how on earth Do you think what do you think I'm like a Barbie doll with like an apple pie in my hand? No, no. Excuse me. I'm a Russian woman from New York who tells it like it is. This is what I'm famous for. This is what my channel is about. Excuse me, you haven't done the research, okay? If you're in my coaching, you understand you sign up for boot camp, okay? And that's the end. All right. All the information for me is below if you need to pre-book my coaching, the links for the most popular packages, the most advanced packages, the audio exchange and the phone exchange are below. That's the coaching. The phone calls are separate from coaching. It's afterwards that you book it. It's not as involved. It's just a touch up or somebody who's coming back into my coaching. I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, please book an hour with me and I will answer all the concerns and questions and will direct you what is the best package for you. All right? All right. The subject of today, have your SP on the remote control. Sorry. I don't know why I laugh after announcing. Because in my mind, like every time I coach, it's so easy. I don't know. It's the clarity of easiness in my mind. And every time I write down something, it's either like I'm brushing my teeth, I'm in the shower, or walking my dog, or doing something else. And it's like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Whose idea is that? Don't care, writing it down, ta-da. And so you are the remote control of your emotions. You are the remote control of your thoughts. You are the remote control of your energy. Most important, oh God, if you can manage to master the world of energy, and I really fucking mean it, the world of energy is where it's at. This 3D bullshit, this is why I don't understand when people get obsessed about 3D. What 3D are you talking about right now? Like, seriously though. To me, 3D has evaporated since like age 12. I'm just like, oh, 3D? Oh, you mean this shit? Oh, the temporary whatever? Oh, you paying attention to this? Oh, I see. You are interesting. Interesting point of view. To me, that stopped existing, not in the sense that I became like totally like delusional, but it was just like it's an aftermath of my thoughts. It's my creation. It's what I say goes. There's so many things that I wrote down scripting wise, parenthesis here, when I was like 11, 12, that literally came true, like verbatim came true. That I'm not even going to like say what it is, but at some point I will. Like, for example, manifesting coming to United States at 17. I literally know how I manifested it. It was hard. It was very hard. A lot of people didn't get to come, especially from Russia, especially now. But the thing is, I did it, and I know exactly how I did it. I know exactly how I did it. And it was through conviction that my reality is more real inside my head than the 3D. There are like other friends that tried to go to United States and this and that, and who did not go. My own boyfriend, who I actually spoke about, actually it's his birthday today, that's so funny, who was like so obsessed with me. I think he's still obsessed with me over there in Russia, and like just thinking about me. He couldn't come because they didn't let him come here, but I did, and I know how I did it. And it was so extraordinary because, well, first of all, I was obsessed with this country from the moment I saw a Marilyn Monroe movie, the first movie that I ever seen, and that I remember. I was probably like 5 or something like this, and I remember sitting there with my parents, and they let me watch the movie with them because I couldn't go to sleep. And I watched this movie and I thought to myself, this woman is gorgeous. I want to go where she is residing. And they told me, no, she's long dead. All right. So then, okay, but where is she? Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood. All right. So where is Hollywood? Hollywood is in America. Okay, I want to go to America. And that's how dreams are built. But that's the thing, okay? Everything appears out of nothingness. You are residing in the soup of your creation. And it's good to realize that, all right, I created this, I created that, I created this. I know how I create the shitty shit in my life. And I also know how I create the most beautiful shit. Now, 90% of my life is beautiful. There are some things that come and go that are, I will admit I'm human. They're shitty. But most of it is fucking fabulous. And I know exactly how I created it, which is what I teach. Okay? The name of the game is frequency, essentially. The frequency that you reside on. Even in the shittiest fucking shit, okay? You can create a frequency that is above the situation. And you can be like, yeah, I see this, but I'm over here. Yeah, I see this, but I'm over here. Yeah, I have no money right now, but in my mind, I have millions. This is what you have to do. Divorce 3D forever and never go back. And be like, I'm over here with my fucking millions, with my SP, with this, that, and the other. My SP is on my remote fucking control. Why? Because I'm on a higher frequency. And so is this person. So is this money. So is this career. So is everything that I want. It just joins you there. Like, it just comes along. It's like puppy dogs. Like, hey, woof, woof. Come on, puppies. I gave birth to you anyway, so you're my thoughts and my feelings and everything. So if you can imagine it like this, as a metaphor, parenthesis here, come on, lovelies, let's go. That's where we're going. We're going to Disneyland. We're going to Fantasyland, where the Disneyland and the Fantasyland becomes reality. You need to absorb this situation where you get to, it's like this. Ready? Formula. Look at what you have. If you like it, keep it. If you don't, fuck it. But look at what you have. Very important. Look what you created. This is what we do in my coaching. We'll look at what you created. It's very important information. Why did you create it? Why? Just why? It says a lot about you. It's just like if a person comes into the room and they're wearing a certain kind of clothing, or they smell a certain kind of way, they say certain kind of things, they have a certain kind of mood. That's your programming. I'm scanning you. All right? I'm just metaphorically. And then what is it that you choose to do now? You can be pissed off, angry, upset, resentful, this and that and the other. That's your past program. It's worth examining, in other words. But what are you going to do from here on? That's the $1 billion question in everybody's life. What are you going to do now? But now what? Okay, got it. Drama panorama. Nah. But now what? So everything appears out of nothingness. So in the moment that you decide to create something else, it appears out of nothingness. It's a frequency game. And may I say something? Every time that you make a decision to become somebody better, every time that you make any decision to be kind, to be forgiving, to drop the resentment, to create a new business, anything that benefits you, and by benefiting you, may I say, by getting into coaching or by doing anything right by you, by doing the work, by taking a bath, taking a walk. Like right now, it's raining in New York. It's gloomy and dark, and yeah. But I love this. This is like, I love it. This is my favorite. Like Lenny Kravitz has a song, "I Love the Rain," and Lenny, yes, I love the rain too. By the way, he's almost 60, and have you watched his recent video? Oh my fucking god. This guy he's like a 30-year-old. Anyway, parenthesis here. Parenthesis closed. Whenever you make a decision, sorry, I'm so gaga over him. He's crazy cool. Whenever you make a decision to better yourself, to do anything right by you, to become a better person, you reverberate throughout the universe with your creations, with your emotions. It's not just about you, it's about everybody. And so people talked about Israel recently to me. I was so oblivious, I must admit, in my universe. Didn't even come up until a client brought it up. I must admit, I was oblivious. My universe is very kind of like protected that way. The best thing you can do is become a better version of you. And it reverberates throughout the universe, and it creates a different universe. Some people will not experience the things that are being experienced, and this is because of parallel realities. You will change the world quite literally by being a better you, because you will bring the world that really resonates with you here and now. There are many parallel universes in which there are many like worse things happening, but you can create a new world by being a new person yourself. In other words, put yourself in a state of your desire and work up the inspiration. Put yourself in the state of whatever you want, money, SP, message, this and that, okay? Has to feel like home. Has to feel like homecoming, like totally normal and natural. Like, yeah, duh, of course, yeah. What else is new? Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I look like this. I drop weight. Yeah, next. Yeah, I have the house and this and the other. Yeah, I have this deal signed. Yeah. Yeah, I live where I want to live. Yeah, I do the things I do. Yeah. Yeah, I have this guy. Yeah, I have this girl. First of all, don't put this fucking person on the pedestal. Be like, no. No. Not necessary. You are the one on the pedestal. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Drink some chamomile tea or blackcurrant tea. You're the one, you're the prize. Hello, you're the prize, not them. No, don't act like they're, can't live without you. No, fuck you. You can go run into a fence for all I care. No, I'm the prize. Go ahead. Go with the third parties, 3,100,000 third parties, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm me. You're so stupid, you're running around with third parties? Oh, well, that looks bad on you, quite frankly. That's disgusting. I'm over here doing me. I'm the queen. I'm the diva. I'm the everything over here. I'm the golden Buddha. I'm the magnet for money and everything that, quite frankly, I desire. So, all right. So, excuse me, 1 second. What do we have here? We have a woman or a man who is all about themselves and treating themselves nicely, and the other person doesn't. Okay. Reconfigure your story. Maybe. Or maybe if you do, this person will come to their senses and be like, oh, wow. What have I been missing? Because if you don't respect yourself, other people don't. They just don't. So if you reverse engineer the story that you've been writing thus far and the person that you've been becoming thus far, it's energetic. You don't have to call them. You don't have to send them an email. You don't have to send a smoke signal. They will get it energetically like, excuse me, let me just look them up for a second on WhatsApp or Facebook and this and that, Instagram. What has been happening? What have I been missing? This person is the person that I rejected? You must be fucking shitting me. This person is amazing. I better like crawl on my fucking floor and like just hope to die in front of them on my knees and everything, and lick like gem of their toes, propose to them all in one meeting just cause I want a second chance. That's the kind of thing, but it's all about you, my darling. I can come off the fucking couch where I'm sitting right now, like literally like levitating telling you this because it's all about you. It's your energy, and everything is within your power. It's your remote. He's on your remote control. She's on your remote control. It's like press depression, you got it. Press obsession, you got it. Press whatever, press all the buttons that you want and you got it. But how do you press it? You have the button within yourself. Capiche? Understand. You have to stay present with your desires. This thought came to me, and I hope it comes through. Just the way that I felt it. A lot of this is feeling, channeling is a lot. It's about feeling, staying present with your desires until they come to fruition, dropping into them with comfort, meaning, yes, of course, yes, of course, yes, of course, this person is back and comforting me and apologizing to me, being good to me, becoming a different version. If I can master it. Sometimes it's difficult for people. Sometimes there's so much damage done that it's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. You can, parenthesis here, I always say you can always manifest a different version. It's just up to you. It's whatever feels and resonates and feels more comfortable to you. If it doesn't, then that's all right too. I'm not a dictator. I'm just a coach. I'm always feeling somebody out, and I always want them to know the truth. But it's always up to you to create a new version or not. Some people say, fuck that person. And I was like, I would agree. Yes. Mm-hmm. But if you wanted to, you could. You could. But if you don't, whatever. But it has to be that it agrees with you. It has organic feeling within you where it's like, sure, I could definitely manifest this person who was an asshole to me, parenthesis here, under all the bad circumstances that we experienced and this and that. But now he's a puppy dog. But now he's like this. But now he's treating me this way. And now he, she, whatever, they're treating me absolutely formidably. Is it enough for you, though, to let go of the past? And I think that's the question that ultimately you have to answer. But in a sense, to manifest anything, you need to drop into this feeling of like, I have it. I have it. Money, got it. SP, got it. This, got it. Apology, whatever I want, I got it. I got it. And fast. If you depend on the 3D, you will always be a slave. If you depend on 3D, you will always be a slave. If you depend on your mind, you can rule the world and move worlds. Let me say it again. If you depend on the 3D, you will always be a slave. If you depend on your mind, you can rule the world. Because your mind quite literally transfixes you, transports you onto a parallel reality of your choosing. Yeah. And the change is always as intimate as your thoughts and feelings. And so to change your thoughts, you have to change who you are. Because a different program needs to take place for you to start establishing a new reality. It's just like that. if you today woke up, right, and you realized, wow, okay, what I have is absolute shit. My SP, not here. Money, not here. Whatever. I'm not happy, I'm depressed. Just the ultimate kind of situation. And you go, fuck all this. Just like literally fuck all this. I want my SP to come back. If you do, right? I want the money that I deserve. This is how much, even if it's unrealistic to you right now. All of this is unrealistic. Why? At the moment, excuse me, when you decide, it's always unrealistic because it's not part of your reality. Duh. But when you decide on something, you transport yourself into that reality. And so if you're going to decide on something great. Even the shades of circumstances can change. Excuse me. But you have to know what you're working with first so that you can change it. That's paramount. And so even if you want to make him want to change his name for you, to be with you, that can happen. He, she, whatever, they can abandon their entire situation, their religion, everything. Abandon their whole entire structure of life just to be with you if you decide that you're worth it. Don't be abusive, but I'm just saying, if they decided to change their ways and become a better person just to be with you, that can happen. And I've done this in my life. That's why I'm so adamant. But you have to know what you're working with in the beginning. You really do. It's so easy to control your reality. And I hope this kind of like transpires in this audio. You have to feel it first. You have to become the person you want to be first. Stop looking on the outside for confirmation, validation, all that fucking bullshit. No. You become the version that you desire to be. And then, oh, it's so magical. It's so easy. Other people, they're just your marionettes, you know? It's just like puppets, this and that. You create them out of your imagination anyway. You fabricate them. You fabricate everything. You have to become the homecoming. That feeling of coming home, you have to become home. And then everything will reflect it back to you. You will attract, quote unquote, situations, manufacture them, parenthesis here, through being who you really want to be, which is why the emphasis so much is on you. Everything you do creates your reality. Just remember that. Which is why I don't understand people who don't understand that. But in any case, everything that you do comes back to you, multiplied. You just need to be transparent. You need to be transparent about what it is you're trying to create. Not trying, creating in your reality. And that the truth shall set you free. You create and generate everything on a remote control with your SP, with money and everything else, because you are who you are. I hope this is clear. If it's not, come into my coaching. All the information for me is below. It's usually a very good idea to pre-book and email me about your objectives in coaching. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.